Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another video. Today, we're doing the Christmas event. Not too long ago we did the Halloween, now the Christmas. And this is a pretty cool one. That's the storyline of this event. And then over here, there is some parkour you can do. And there's a secret right there, but be careful when you go out. And once you get to the top, you get a hat. Anyways, for the first steeple, first one we're going to be doing is the Steeple of Winter Expeditions. So first off, we have some simple parkour to follow. This part, just get all 3 buttons and then you can continue. And now for this part, just make sure you do not touch any of the morpher parts here. If you do, you just have to go and press the reset button. But once you know what you're doing, it's not that hard. Okay, so here there are 3 ways to go. Each way will find you an item. I think they're presents, but I can't actually remember. So for this one, you want to press the morphers to direct the ball. So it hits the button. So you just need to press the yellow one to there. And there you go. That's the first item. They're not presents, they're just Christmas tree decorations. Here you just push the box onto the balloon and then jump on. Ah, now it's a present. I took a small break from editing, so I kind of forgot everything. Do not go that way, you just have to press the morpher in the middle there and reset it if you need to down there, but it just takes you up for the last item. And there you go. So here you just need to clip both sides, and then you can carry on. This part confused me a bit, but again, you're supposed to click it 15 times without dying. Once you do that, you can continue this way. And you don't have to jump on there. Okay, so for this part, you have to spawn the box first, or the balloon. Hold this and the platform will move. But when it gets past the first one, you let go so that the platform moves back. So that the one above, just like this. This part, all you have to do is flip the box, so you just push it. When it's as high as it can go, you jump on it and get the button. Be careful timing those beat block parts, but other than that, that part shouldn't give you any trouble. Follow the arrow. And you're on the last part, which is just some more parkour. Does have a bit of scary stuff though. And there you go. Next we have this steeple over here, Steeple of Scrumptious Travels, and that's a very good name, and you'll see why in a bit. So this is the easiest steeple, or at least it's rated the easiest one. Here you need to wait for the platform to go down, and then when it's going down again, you climb up the ladder. And if you fall, it just teleports you back to the start of whatever floor you're on. Here you just jump across. There isn't really any way to time this, you just kind of jump across. Obviously when you're at the highest point. Just like that. Here you can see some numbers, jump on them in order as they go higher each time. This is a pretty cool part. You have a little bit of a ride. Just make sure for that part there, you have to jump over this barrier. If you fall, there is a bit of time for you to catch up. And if you do, you can climb this candy cane. This part, be careful. These platforms won't just carry you, you have to walk along with them. So here you could just time it and jump up when you know you won't hit your head, or you could just do a head hitter. I don't know which one's easier though. And now here's the reason that I said this steeple has a very good name. Every floor you get to choose one of these, and it's actually a gingerbread man. It doesn't matter which one you press, by the way. So that's your choice. Next floor. There are some pretty useful arrows, like that one, so make sure you look out for those. Jump into there, and it will take you over here. Okay, now this part, all you have to do is ride the ball. And don't be scared to jump off late. Installing. There's more for, and do this part, don't worry. Gives you a lot of time to do it. They just walk across. And as long as you get back to here before the timer runs out, you should be able to jump off onto this ladder. Back to the start, don't get confused by the arrow. They should probably remove it, but... on to the next floor. Watch out here, only jump on the grey. The rest of it's a slightly different color. And be careful not to touch these elevators. I think they're elevators. This part, all you have to do is click. You don't have to click that, you just have to click anywhere. And get this axe to chop down this tree. Be careful on this part, you want to stay on the left side. You want to go middle, then left, and then right. Like that. Then you're good. Be careful though, that is a conveyor. Okay, this part, you just press the button, and it let it launch you onto a cool slide. This part, stand on it, and it will go down. So then you can jump onto the higher one and get up here. Interesting part here, if you look through this mirror, you can see which ones are missing, or you could just try. And as you can, if you want to follow where I go there. Now here you left click when you want to defend yourself from the ones to your left. And then just let go of everything when you want to defend the cannons that are coming from above you. And you'll do shift lock here to turn yourself. Otherwise you're gonna die. But once you know what you're doing, it's pretty easy. When the platform goes up, you click. When it doesn't, you let go. When it goes down, you let go. Just like that. Now make your way over to the white, just like that. And jump onto here, go in the middle. There we go. And this is either the last or the second last floor, I think. Don't go that way, that is the way that you came in, which I didn't know then, but yeah. spam click this button, and you should be good. Okay, and now we're on the last floor. This is the last floor. Here, again, you can probably choose the colors. I just went the boring route, I guess. Once you get to here, all you have to do is jump into the teleporter and climb Santa's hats to the end. And just when I thought I'd won and I never had to play it again, yep. Right, second try. See if it works this time. Nope. So yeah, I got to know this steeple a lot more than I wanted to. And there we go, finally. It's probably fixed by now, hopefully, so you guys shouldn't have any trouble with it. But there we go, one more steeple. And you're done with the first part of the Christmas event. And across this way is the final steeple. This steeple, most of it's fine, but the last floor is tricky. So before we go into this, I'm going to be showing a clip of all of my fails on the last floor. Or a lot of them. Let's get into this. And yeah, you could see that last part gave me a lot of trouble. But let's get into this. And finally complete the steeple. And one of the hardest things about the steeple is probably the parts like these, where you have to hold onto the button and move across. There's a lot of harder ones. There's a few harder ones on the next floors. Be careful there. Wait until it comes and then just do these wraparounds. Interesting part here, you just have to do the parkour without making it full, otherwise you just have to press this button again. But to do that, just jump where I jump, and you should be fine. So you need to stand at the front of the car, and just walk off it like that. This one can be a bit annoying. You just need to make sure you're keeping track of where your mouse is. Be quick here, jump on the button and straight off. And now we have another part like this. I recommend going to here, getting this first button, and if you fall without getting both of them, then you have to get both of them again. So I recommend getting this button, then just jumping straight across to there. And at this point we're almost at the last floor, which is right here. Here we go. Make sure to avoid these kill bricks, because they do a lot of damage. And now here, this part gave me a lot of trouble, but it's pretty easy if you do this. Just get used to it for a bit, stand on this yellow platform, and then just stay still on the conveyor and keep doing it. Stand on the very edge here. Now this was probably the hardest part for me, this no jump section. This part here, make sure you go as close to the edge as possible. And there you go. That's the final steeple completed, and you have unlocked the Tower of Hot Chocolate Fury.